I don't know what to do about that. How's sound now? Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, then I've just put down my desktop audio. I don't know how loud it can be.
There's no background music now.
Oh, that's not
That
great.
is very clear blue sound though.
Okay. I can't pick my microphone isn't showing up, but that's because this one doesn't have a USB thing, I think. It doesn't register as a separate thing. I don't know what to do about that.
Is it the headphones?
Yeah, because I don't have a USB set. I have only the one with the plug. See if we can fix it. Yes.
That might work.
Oh boy, that has to go in the back though. And I hope
Can you change your headset again?
No. This one's the one that's for here, remember? Is there even a hole left? I only have one hole here, that's a bit annoying. Then I can't plug the light. I have one on the side here? Question mark. Nope. Do you have a USB headset? Anywhere? Oh no.
I could have fixed your USB power problem.
Do you have your USB hub? Because then I can
No,
plug that one
I
over.
left it at home. I don't think there's the USB.
Then you'll just have to be quiet. I don't know what to do about it otherwise. Oh man. Anyways. Hi, Kaz. You go and do family things. They are important. I'm trying to set up my stream in Falsa again. And I will try to make sure we get some proper sound mixing and some video that's better than what we have. No worries. Well, some worries. The dog is going to be very, very loud this stream. Maybe he always is, but now he's present. Very present. Is it upside down? No. That's good. At least we get that right. And then we will put some images in, which theoretically I could have done before starting the stream, but I forgot. So, image. Where did my pictures go? It's It's another messy stream. I'm early, so I can mess about a bit. Yay! Welcome in! I'm sorry, I was still working on my stuff. Welcome in, Hobby. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm setting up my stream from my holiday home today. But welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Sorry if raided Enduring Chaos. Well, it's early today, so I'm about to get started. I'm putting up what I want to go and do. So today I'm not doing painting. I am working on an ATC, an art trading card, for a challenge that I've entered with Ursa. So we are working on a pencil drawing today, the size of a card. So you're gonna watch me draw this watch here with clovers and other things included. So, but how is your stream? I know what it's like when the technical stuff takes over. Yeah, sometimes you just have to live with it. I also don't have a headset that uses USB, so for some reason my computer has decided that it's absolutely necessary to use the room room sound, so you can hear the dog panting in the background. But that's just how it is. The stream was, as always, lovely chaos. That's good to hear. I enjoyed that a lot. So what were you up to today? What were you painting, I presume? I think I saw you working on some small, what are they called? The 40k minis. Smaller than usual knights or something like that. Was that true today as well? Tiny Titan, yes, exactly. That sounds absolutely amazing. More painting on Tiny Titans today, yes. Oh, cool. I'll do a shout out, because I think my mods are also absent at this time, because I'm earlier than normal. So, thank you very much for the raid. If you're not following Hobby Time at Healy's yet, what are you doing? Go over there and give the man a follow. He is a fantastic streamer. His streams are super high energy and a lot of fun. And if you haven't seen it yet, there's also a challenge on his side with regards to making a miniature painted on the theme of animated animated films or animated series, I think. So if you are up for a challenge, go and have a look over there, and yeah, go have some fun. Wicked project, yes. I did mine in a rush, but I was still very happy every time I see him. My little skeleton dude, he makes me laugh so much. He's like super funny to me. I don't know why, but yeah, he makes me laugh every time I see him. Because he looks super derpy, and that was also intentional. But I got to pinstripe a lot on him, and I actually thought that didn't go too badly, so that was actually funny. You didn't know I streamed? Yes, I do. Every Tuesday and every Friday if I can help it. Normally I am in my regular home, so today I'm in my holiday home, and this is one of the, I think, 2 streams I've done here so far. But the idea is that we're gonna be here more often, so I intend to get a better setup. So I have all the stuff I need, but my headset isn't working properly, etc, etc. So still scripting down as Space Marine towards becoming a 40k Batman. Oh, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to see that. I didn't even think about superheroes. That is like, if you could make like an entire squad of superheroes, that would be absolutely awesome. Yes. But yeah, I do stream. I sometimes paint, but I'm a variety streamer, so I do all kinds of arts and crafts. I have very few examples of what I've done in the past here, but I think if I reach over, I recently brought this one down. So I made a, well, I can only put it on the big cam. I made a lightbox jack as well. So that was for Halloween. I did one, and maybe I can show it here as well. I don't know if it will be fully on screen, but that's paper crafting. I do some of that. Yeah, whatever catches my fancy. Sometimes Legos, etc. So today I have work to do because I subscribe to a art trading contest, and what I want to do is this watch you're seeing on the top here, put that on this card in some way or form. I have some ideas of what I want it to look like, because I got into it when they asked to do spring or mechanical as a theme, but then the people who receive it also get some extra input to say what they would like. And I think hers were clover, yeah, also some kind of mechanical, like not too futuristic. So the thing I associate with that at most is a watch. So I've looked if I could find some examples of watches with clovers, and this is one I found. So no more talking. I need to start drawing, otherwise we won't get started ever. So what I want to do is I want to make a circle, and outside of that will be cogs, and then inside the circle will be clovers in the background, and on those clovers will be this watch. So let's see if I can get that done. And just so you know, I don't regularly draw ATC cards, so this is definitely also a trial for me to see if I can enjoy it and if I like doing it. Because if I do, then I'll probably continue regularly painting some or drawing some. Everything's going today, even my voice. That's no good. And also, I will zoom in to see if I can get you to see what I'm actually drawing. No zoom today? I guess not. Let's see if we can see something on my card. Nope, that didn't help. Anyway, I'll just bring it up to the video on occasion. But yeah, we're definitely still learning on the whole setup thing, and we are on occasion making some adjustments. But for now, I'll just draw and then show you in a bit what I've drawn. Hopefully when I start coloring, it will show up a bit more. So what are you guys up to? Are you hobbying tonight? It's Friday, so don't know if you have reached the weekend yet or if you're working in the weekends. Some people seem to do. It's not my hobby for sure, but I don't think anybody really chooses to do so. Because sometimes I spend my Fridays gaming. That's why we bought a house here. It's close to a bunch of friends, and they play games with us throughout whenever we feel like it. So, but Friday nights are reserved for on occasion streaming and on occasion playing games. What we intend to do here is also make a gaming room, since we bought this house not too long ago as a holiday hangout, and we'll be making a gaming room here, also with a setup hopefully that we'll be able to stream some games from. So I have a lot of figurines around me that still need painting, around which are Warcry, Underworlds. I got one of the sets from Hobby at some point. That still needs to be done. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, Necromunda is here too. So lots and lots of different things that we still need to build and play at some point. But I think if I have a gaming table, I'll be more motivated to do it quicker, because then I can actually, use it for something. Because sometimes I feel that I'm painting a lot of minis, but I never get to play with any. And if I give myself more reason to do that, I'll probably be better off. So yeah, very first thing we're drawing. I don't know if you can even see anything. Yeah, I'm just drawing a border around this thing. So I want that to be a raised thing, and then inside it will be the watch. I won't make it too thick, so that I can apply a bit more of the picture to the watch. But yeah, I really enjoy watching other people paint, and I get inspired a lot by watching other people paint. So I at some point decided that I was gonna give back to the community a bit as well, and stream on occasion, so that other people could enjoy their hobby time offline. And I'm in a group with Tenebrum and Friggy. And on occasion, Veil Rocks also streams. And we have a Discord together, so if you're interested in joining us, there is a Discord in my information below. And I think I also have an exclamation mark Discord, but I don't know if I set it up in this yet. I guess not, unfortunately for you guys. But yeah, the link's below if you're interested. Now I need to make sure that I draw this properly, because I'm gonna send this off to someone else, and I want it to be as good as I can make it. So it's gonna be a while. That's also why I started streaming earlier today, so I have more time on this Friday evening to do what I want to do. So let's see, I have the centerpiece, which should be the watch, and I think I want it, let's see, lying on here. I just need to think about how I'm gonna set it up, right? Because there's also a piece that needs to go up here with the top. So I'll just draw the circle of where I want this thing to lie and see if I like that enough. Also, freehanding a circle, people, I'm just saying. I could use tools for it, but we're doing a freehand today. Let's see. And then that one. I could make it a bit bigger. Yeah, I think I'll try that again. Slightly bigger circle. That right side I am happy with. I'll just raise this one a bit. And then see how circular I think it is. Which is not always very circular, so yes. Also, I have a new eraser, which is one of the malleable ones. I remember when I was a kid, I used to have regular erasers like you have on the back of your pencil. And then I got one of these and it was like magic. It would really erase things instead of like sort of rubbing things around, if you know what I mean. So this was definitely a revolution to my kid's brain. And I've never gotten rid of that wonder. I'm just still surprised that this thing does such a good job. Because the other ones, like, I don't ever want to go back. Let's see, we have the top here. And that should be a bit of clover and then basically like that. That one here. That looks like a Christmas ball at this point, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it, I swear. At some point it's gonna look like a watch. Not that way, though. That way is gonna get erased again. To start more over there and be a bit flatter. And then we have the ring around it. So for the setup, let's see if I can, yes, for the setup, right? This is the basic design. And then I want clovers around it and cogwheels on the outside. Let's see what we can do for those. But I'll continue with the watch first because I need to focus on that most of my energy anyway. And I think I need to make the top a bit neater anyway, because otherwise it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird anyway, don't worry. So yeah, unlike Fricka, I like to draw, between brackets, realistic things, even though they are not entirely real, but at least as close to what I can draw in that sense, as I can. And that means also having lots of reference images, because I like drawing something that I can see, and I use a lot of images from the internet that inspire me in one way or another. And then I'll try combining them with different things and making new art based on what I find. So let's see, we have a center around here, and I will try to make the leaves from there so that they're all kind of similar. And then the tail, no, the stem of the thing runs like here. Hey, Demon Rose, welcome in. You've made a 3 consecutive row streak. Congratulations! Are you seeing that in Dutch, or is that just my settings? I'm just wondering. It's probably based on my browser settings. Let us see. Because if you guys are all seeing that in Dutch, it's kind of weird. Because I don't know about you, but I figure most of you people's Dutch isn't that great. But maybe I underestimate your abilities. Who knows? Like that. And then a little leaf here. And then back to the main stem. And then it splits off here again. Let's not get this. I need that one to be better. Hi there. I don't know, just popped up. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Twitch is experimenting with some other. It's a local language setting. I see it in English. Okay. I guess Twitch is how do you say? Experimenting with some new rewards or things that you can show off to other people, I guess, if you are so inclined, other than just the you haven't subscribed for X months kind of warning. So that one was around for a bit before. I've seen that one pop up on my own several times. Let's see, that one should go like that, and then also back underneath here. And then there's one on the other side as well that we didn't account for. One more leaf here. No, and as you can see, I'm a bit early today because I really wanted to get started on this thing. It has me excited to be doing an art challenge for someone that I don't know. I am kind of nervous because, you know, I'm shipping my stuff off to someone I don't know, and I hope they will like it. But of course there's no guarantee, so I'm a bit nervous in that regard. But I'll have you guys rate it first and see if you think it's good enough to ship, then I will. If you say it's crap, then I'll have to reconsider. That's just how it is. Let's see, that one's over there. Angle. Up there. And then it needs to go over that one, I guess. And then back to the center. And then back up. You know, when you start drawing these kind of things, you realize how little you actually know about like how things are actually made up. You know, if you have in your head what a clover looks like I was wondering yesterday, do they have veins, like nerve stuff on them, or not? Are they just plain? So it was good that I found a reference picture. because otherwise I would have just drawn something that was completely not resembling a clover, other than that it had 4 leaves, and I believe that's also a rare clover, so yeah. Or actually it's a different species? I don't know. Well, I'll continue drawing this one and then I'll show it up to the camera for a second to show you what I've done so far. Let's see if it's anywhere near what you are seeing on the right here. It's a bit unequal, I have to say. Maybe I should deal with that in some way. Could just be perspective, but I don't think my watch is that big, so I'll have to work on that somehow. Yeah, no. I need 2 things. One, that clover leaf. That little leaf needs to be a bit different looking. And then I need to see if the right side is okay. Because as you can see in this one, the leaf is also not entirely the same on all sides. And I wanted something that looked semi-organic, so that's why I picked this one. Let's see. How close are we? I feel like I have a smaller field of vision here than I do at home. Let's see. Hey, Miss Effect and V and Tenny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dropping the kid at scouting. Okay. Oh yes, you said you had a quiet weekend coming up. I think the top one is a bit, yeah, it's, I know I drew it more to the left than it is here, but I think that's okay. I feel that I need to be a bit more on the right side there. I think that one is a bit of a blobby one, even though it doesn't really have the dent in the example either. I feel it would be better if I had a bit more of a dent in there. Just so it's clear and recognizable as a clover. And then we'll erase the part where it overlaps here a bit. Now, then the second thing I wanted to do was make little clovers. Hello, I can't hear much, I'm cooking and the offsighting is being loud. Okay, well, apparently I'm not being, I have a headset set on, but I don't think I'm actually talking through it. So this is just for, you know, aesthetics. I think my laptop is actually taking my audio from my environment sounds. So Michael's being super quiet today, and Persis is never super quiet. So if you hear a lot of panting, it's not me. I'm just saying, it's not me, I swear. But yeah, we're definitely trying to get closer to a watch with a clover on top. Still need a give Michael a snacky claimable. Yeah, but I don't know if we always have anything snacky that Michael would like to snack on. But I agree. I will make Michael a snacky redeemable. And then I'll have to figure out how to make that work. Maybe on the Friday it can be give Michael a beer or something like that. But then I can't redeem that like 15 times because that's gonna be problematic. You know, as you can imagine. Michael can handle a lot of beer, but still only so much. Alright. And then we had another picture that I haven't shown you guys yet. And I think I need to save that in Paint first because for some reason Discord won't save it as a copy and then put it in Paint. Paint save. Now this is a bit of a weird one, I have to admit, because I think it's originally a candle design. Let's see if I can show you guys what I mean. Another image covering everything. Browse, and it's not there. Why is it not there? File, save as PNG, save. Did you do it? Did you do it? Because there it is. Yep. Now this is a bit of a weird looking thing. I realize that, but it is a round thing normally, I think. And what I liked about this one is the environment. I'll change it a bit, but you can see the little clover leaves in here, right? And I really like that look. So having them lying on top of little leaves in the background, so that instead of having this cross here, I'll be making little leaves like this in the background, and then I'll use the cogs outside instead of in with the clover. So I really like the aesthetics of this thing, but I will be using a watch in the middle. So again, I try to find things that I like and then combine them with things that I've seen elsewhere. And I don't know if I want to do the, how do you say, the cover, like it has some thicker bonds there, but I think I would get in trouble over the watch top. But I might do it at the bottom here with an extra sort of layer where it's a bit thicker, so I can play with the bonds at the bottom. I don't know if I want to do that, but you know, we'll see. First, some leaves, I guess, at the top and at the bottom. I'll just be drawing some random thin circles because they're not very clear and they're mostly covered in darkness. So I'm okay with just making some little leaves left and right. Maybe a stem or two here or there. And then I brought several different types of pencils. So I have the very happy, like this is all supermarket stuff. So excuse me for like, it's just from the supermarket. But this one isn't. It's metallic pencils. I think I gave some away on my stream earlier, but I also kept one of them because I want to see what they can do. And for the border and the cogs, I will try to use that as a thing. So that will be something we're gonna try and see how it looks. But yeah, more leaves. And I think on the sides, yeah, there's leaves everywhere. Just little leaves. Also underneath the watch to make it clear that they are underneath. And then some more on the bottom, not in the watch, mind you, because I have to be careful. I should draw some shade here as well, probably. Just some lines for myself to remember I need to do it. Even though it's probably gonna be covered in black and shadow down there, but just to know that I don't make leaves that are too bright down there. Are they actually clovers is the question. I don't know if they are in this picture. Let's make it bigger. I guess they kind of have frilly leaves. And round leaves in there. Then we'll do that. Frilly, we can do frilly. Some of them. And I guess some more here. Don't make them too dark. I use the edge of the pencil, then they're too pronounced. I want the watch to be the thing that catches the eye, so these things should just be background noise, basically. Hello, Frika, welcome in. I am early today, my apologies. We are making an ATC card for Ursa. And my setup is being painful. So I'll show you what I've done so far. Or at least, I'll try to show you what I've done so far. Because, yeah, the camera's not really picking up on the pencil drawing just yet. And I can't really make it better unless I maybe turn off the light. Let's see if that, give me a second. Let's see if that actually helps. A bit, maybe. So yeah, that is I'm making a watch, in case you're wondering. The person that I have asked for a couple of extra, how do you say, words on top of the spring and metallic side of things. They asked for clover, Celtic, trees, flower fields, steampunk, gears, and Victorian. And if anything is steampunk to me, it's for some reason watches. Because whenever I think steampunk, or whenever I go to a market with steampunk people, basically, there's always a whole bunch of people selling watches, you know. And they are, I've over the years I've bought quite a few of them, I should say, because they're definitely, I love them a lot. And yeah, so that is my idea. And now I am sort of making the setup like they have it here on this picture. So this is a clover. This is what I googled, basically steampunk and clovers, and I just had a look at some pictures, and this one really spoke to me in the setup. But I don't know if I'm gonna like entirely copy it. I think I have some more ideas on what I want to do. But we'll see where it lands in the middle of this or not. You'll definitely be able to recognize that I did something with the two pictures that I have. At least I hope you will. Let's put it like that. But yeah. But I started an hour early today because I had to redo my setup, and when I was done, I was sitting here going, I might as well just get started. But then my setup isn't picking up my microphone, so I'm talking to my laptop instead of through the microphone. So if you hear anything in the background, heavy panting, that's not Michael, that's Princess. And if you hear someone barking, that's not Michael, that's Princess. You know, just to get things straight here. Don't blame Michael for anything. He's not to blame. Just some random leaves. You know how hard it is to draw random? It's really not that easy. And then the third thing that I want to introduce here is also, I'm to blame, we know, is some cogs on the outside. So I will have to find a picture, because I didn't really do that yet, of a cog. And then I'll see what I can find. I know there is some in this picture, but they're kind of frilly. But maybe I should do that. Let's see, is there something that screams steampunk cog? There's a lot of them in here. I'll just, how about saving this one? Save image as, not a web file. That always goes horribly wrong. Let's see if we can find a format that won't destroy my laptop. Also, I don't have my favorite cutting tool on this laptop, I noticed, so that is one more thing that I'll be arranging. At least I managed to get my starting soon screen up, so that's here. I haven't put the sounds in place yet, which is also why I missed a raid basically, and all you lovely people coming in. So yeah, there's more to do. More to do. I also hope that there would be some way to store like your setup of OBS online, but I haven't found any way to do that either. So yeah, there is that. So this is a lot of cogs. You should probably agree with me that that is a lot of them. I kind of like the more complex ones, but let's see what we're gonna draw on the side here. Can copy the file settings and transfer it. Yeah, I know, but then, you know, finding out what all the how you call them, what all the settings are, etc. It's kind of a pain. Okay, let's start with some cogs here, and then I guess I need to just have edges because there's not that much space on the side of on the side of this. So draw a circle, freehand circle once again. And then draw the outside of the cog. I'll just twist the card a little so I don't have to be like weird angle freehanding. Yeah, that looks awful. Oh boy. Okay. Either the inside circle needs to change or the outside bits need to change. But I think the inside circle is probably easier, so we'll go with that, you know, because easy. That's one. And then we want to go into that one, I guess. We'll pick, I guess, a more, yeah, no, it needs to be fitting and it needs to be bigger, so it will go like this. And then we can have one of the spiky cogs. Hashtag spiky cog. And it can just go under, so I don't have to draw all the spiky bits. Let's be a bit practical about how that works. I don't know. I'm not convinced that that is a good set of cogs yet, but well, we'll get there. Can I do some? Yeah, yes, like that. Oh man, this is so worthless. Anyway, you'll just have to come at a later time and see how it's going when I'm coloring it, because I hope the camera can pick up on it at that point. But what are you guys up to? Are you... I know Fee and Tenny are dropping off. The kid? Are you hobbying Frigga, or are you in the early stages of getting relaxed at this point? Mixing resin at the moment. Ooh. Are we having a hobby weekend all together? I mean, if the teenager is doing other things this weekend, there's no D&D, so... Or we could, but then he'd not be there. And you know, he wouldn't be able to save your asses as an invisible rogue, and you might need that, as history has proven. I'm just saying. So many circles in this thing. At some point I'll be able to freehand a circle and be satisfied with the result. Okay, I will, I swear. Let's see, I need to erase some of that in between lines, which isn't that easy. Luckily, I have a kneedgun. I don't know what to call that in English, but I can shape it into a somewhat pointy eraser and then erase just the bits that I want to erase. So that's nice. You need a puzzle for circles? Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Tooling is important. I know. I know. I have done math me at some point. Though I'd rather not be reminded. I have done some. Some, but not a lot. Let's put it like that. Hydrates. Okay. I have mucho mango today. Just mucho mango. It's mango juice. And a snacky from Persis. Come here. Persis. Come. Here's a gun. Here. Juice. Yeah. Thank you for snackies. And thank you for hydrating me. Yes, it is a nice choice. I really like it. Do I have... Oh yes, there's another one. I will have a round one with an inner circle. And then inside the inner circle are little circles, but those are just dots basically. Dots. And then there is a wheel on the outside, so we have to make sure it has spiky bits. And then we'll make one here. That's not so difficult. So we'll make one with a bigger spike. All the cogs. And then some square cog here. Well, not a square cog, but with square teeth, I guess they're called. So Frika, are we doing the hairdresser thing tomorrow? I'm getting so annoyed with my hair, it's terrible. It's been way too long for way too long, if you know what I mean, so. This is where we're at. Can I show you? Yes, somewhat, maybe not Too much lights. Lights. Brighter. Different color. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted less. I am using the wrong buttons, apparently. That one. There you go. So this is not that way. Just a bit that way. Yeah, apparently this works. Then we'll continue with some more cogs on the left side that you can't see. Yeah, I will. I'll be using my metallic pencils partially, and then also the regular pencils for the leaves underneath, etc. But let's see what I can do before driving myself completely insane. So circle. Yeah, we'll do one of the more fancy ones on this side here. Because it has this like slightly curved thing, and then that one here should also have that curve. I need to do that better, I guess. Like, yes, like more like that. Nope, I'm not satisfied with that one. Too difficult. Everything moves when I erase. The world shakes when I erase. That is how it is. But yeah, I'm definitely like counting every week now because we're so close to getting everyone in Denmark together, and it's just like counting down. But next week I have a sudden visit to Prague pop up, so flying out to Prague and then flying back again on the Friday, no, on the Thursday, and then hopefully here again on the Friday, and then from then on out we're not going back, so no going back after next week Friday. So nope, that cog does not want to be there. We'll make it different then. We'll do it like this, and then like that, and then just jag it, because apparently this cog needs triangular teeth. And then we'll do a smaller one with, yeah, I can't do square teeth because they can't really hook into each other, can they? They can't. Let's see, one circle here. That is the voice coming in. You can see them. I also don't have a redeem from Michael to win.